Fuad here, back on Behind the Gloves with another interview. I'm joined by the one and only Josh Denzel on his duties for JD here today. First of all, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm excited for this week. Like, getting to see what the pound for pound best fighter in the world do his thing. First time ever.
He's obviously taken on another Olympian star, gold medalist Luke Campbell. Now, we've had this conversation with everyone this week. You respect Luke Campbell's pedigree, right?
Yeah.
But realistically, what kind of chance do you give him in this fight?
Do you know what? Like, he has the size. He has, but I think the problem with Luke that Luke has is that he's quite, you know what I mean? He's got the fundamentals. He's quite straight up. Like, he's got good foot movement, but there's nothing like Lomachenko. Like, I don't think anyone has found a key to unlocking the way to beat him.
Yeah.
I'd say it's not a 50-50 fight. Like, I think Lomachenko's a heavy favourite, even though obviously he's got the gold medal. Like, he's got the amateur pedigree.
I mean, Jorge Linares, who's a mutual opponent of them two, said yesterday that Luke Campbell would give Lomachenko hell. In what sense would you agree with that?
Do you know what? Like, we saw in flashes, Linares cause Lomachenko some problems. Like, obviously,
he did knock him down. Yeah.
He knocked him down, but I never really saw Lomachenko in real trouble. Yeah. So I don't know. And the way that Linares was fought Luke Campbell, I think maybe it's just a little bit of confidence boosting for him.
Yeah. And we got on the undercard, obviously, we got Hughie Fury against Povetkin, which is a big fight for his Matchroom debut. Yeah. How do you see that fight playing out?
Do you know what? Like, I think that Hughie Fury is super hard to hit. He's very slippery. He doesn't carry a huge amount of power. He's not got like that one-punch knockout power, whereas Povetkin has. But I think Povetkin might struggle to get in close and land shots on him. So I think maybe a points victory for Hughie. Let's
just move away from this card quickly. I want to take your thoughts on Anthony Joshua going over to Saudi Arabia. Obviously, that will be the talk for the next half of this year. What was your initial thoughts when that got announced?
Do you know what? I was super surprised. Yeah. Like, I was thinking, venue-wise, I think New York, I thought, you know what, it's more likely to be in Cardiff. If it's not in Cardiff, it'll be in Mexico. So Saudi Arabia was kind of a bit of a left field one, but it's a neutral venue. There's a lot of money out there. I don't know how many fans will travel, but it was super surprising. I just don't know how that camp is going to look. Do you know what I mean? Are they going to do what they did, the AJ camp? They're going to do what they did in New York, where they kind of spend a bit of time in Miami and then go, because it's the same time difference as New York? Or are they going to maybe train in Dubai and then go over to Saudi? So it'll be interesting to see if that kind of away camp happens again and if it has the same result.
And finally, a thought's just come into my head. You've been around the boxing scene for a while now, doing your interviews and whatnot, presenting. We've got the celebrity boxing scene has blown up recently with the YouTube likes of KSI and whatnot taking place. Can we ever see you looking in good nick? So do you think you'll ever take part?
Do you know what? I think there's probably a lot of people want to punch me. So like, we'll see. I'm not going to call it. I'm going to wait for someone to call me out, and if they call me out, then we can get it cracking.
Well, there's your chance, guys. If anyone's watching and want to call Josh out, feel free. Anyway, thank you for your time. Appreciate it, man.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else